Welcome to the video series on guidance for the development of a local literacy plan. This video series will provide information on the key components included in a local literacy plan, as well as recommendations for the development of a high-quality plan aligned with the state's comprehensive literacy plan, Ohio's policies for literacy instruction, and best practices in implementing systems that support language and literacy development. This eighth video in the series will provide guidance on the development of Section 7 of a local literacy plan. Section 7 outlines how leadership teams should monitor progress and implement the plan's strategies. First, we will unpack the purpose and key components of Section 7. Then, we will discuss creating a process for monitoring progress and implementation of the local literacy plan's strategies. This section ensures implementation aligns with the plan's objectives, action plans, and timelines. It helps avoid deviations that could compromise the plan's success. It can also be used for identifying potential barriers and providing a process for addressing these issues early to prevent them from derailing the plan's objectives. And finally, monitoring progress provides evidence for informed decision-making, which enables leadership teams to make course corrections as necessary, improving the likelihood of achieving literacy goals. In Section 7, the local literacy plan guidance directs leadership teams to describe how they will monitor progress and implementation of the plan's selected strategies and priorities. Teams should specify what evidence will be collected, when, and by whom to monitor educators' implementation of action steps and students' progress toward building or district goals. This section should also outline actions to support improvement in schools where data show students are not meeting achievement goals. Establishing a system to collect and monitor data is essential in order to monitor the extent to which schools are implementing the action steps and monitoring progress toward the performance goals. Consider using a chart or spreadsheet to list key data sources, assign monitoring responsibilities, set evaluation intervals, and track status updates. You will also need to outline actions to improve areas where data shows learners are not progressing toward performance goals or making adequate yearly progress across instructional tiers. Describe how this will look in terms of differentiated Tier 1 instruction, such as scaffolds or extensions, supplemental Tier 2 intervention, targeted or individualized Tier 3 intervention, and Tier 2 or 3 enrichment and/or acceleration. Consider using the collaborative problem-solving model to analyze multiple levels of data and provide a structured process for identifying needs, generating solutions, and implementing improvements. Refer to Ohio's Dyslexia Guidebook for more information and guidance on the collaborative problem-solving model. The collaborative problem-solving process can be used to analyze aggregate system-wide data to assess overall literacy outcomes and trends, identifying broad areas of strength and concern. This can help pinpoint system-wide barriers, such as curriculum gaps or resource allocation issues. The model also supports evaluating data at the classroom or grade level to identify specific instructional practices or student groups needing support. This level of analysis can help prioritize professional development or coaching for particular educators or grades. By examining individual student-specific data, the model facilitates identifying those who require targeted interventions. Collaborative discussions help inform targeted interventions or instructional intensifications. Additionally, teams can use this model to assess the fidelity and quality of instruction through the analysis of adult implementation data. Insights gleaned from adult data sources can inform targeted professional learning and coaching. It is important to use a combination of qualitative and quantitative measures to assess progress for both students and educators. Student data sources encompass a wide range of information to inform literacy planning, including achievement data, such as state tests, screening and diagnostics, attendance patterns, demographics, such as race, socioeconomic status, special education, and English learners, and climate indicators, such as surveys, discipline incidents, and school climate assessments. Outcome measures such as graduation, dropout rates, and enrollment trends further guide decision-making, alongside feedback from families, staff, and the community. Collectively, these data provide a comprehensive view of student performance, engagement, and needs. Adult implementation data sources include teacher attendance, retention, professional development participation, and performance evaluations. Financial data, such as budget allocations, resource utilization, and funding sources, provide insights into strategic planning and resource management. Program evaluation focuses on the effectiveness of instructional programs and interventions, while progress toward district goals is tracked through key performance indicators. Input from families, community members, and educators further enriches understanding and supports informed decision-making. To effectively identify and address needs, consider using data visualization tools, such as dashboards and charts, to present data clearly and make it easily understandable for stakeholders. Ensure these reports are accessible and regularly reviewed by key personnel. Incorporate equity reviews by consistently disaggregating student data by subgroups to track progress toward goals for all learners. Similarly, disaggregate adult implementation data by grade level to assess educators' progress. Develop targeted plans to address any disparities identified through the data. To build capacity and foster collaboration, include strategies for training staff to effectively analyze and use data to guide instruction and intervention. Identify necessary resources, such as data coaches, to ensure consistent interpretation of data. Leverage structures, such as teacher-based teams or professional learning communities, where teachers can collaborate, share strategies, and discuss implementation successes and challenges. In the next video in our series, we will unpack Section 8 of the Local Literacy Plan. Before moving on to the next video, consider meeting with your team and beginning to work on Section 7.